Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and welcome back to more Azeroth Wars. You guys have been begging for it, / gagging for it. It has been brutal, and today I'm bringing you one from our subscriber named Alexander. I have not been checking my Hotmail account. I have not been checking the games that have been set into me, and that is, well, frankly, my fault. And I do apologize. I didn't mean for that to happen, and Spanky also disapproves. So hopefully we can get through a good game today, put some more stuff up on the channel that you guys are genuinely interested in watching instead of the regular World of Warcraft and or Bioshock videos that clearly don't interest you. And that's the thing, is I have to admit, you know, and I've stated this in the past, the fact that some people choose not to watch some of my other videos is not actually that big of a problem. I think we still have the, there we go, the zoom out hack installed so we can zoom in and out. Now, from what I understand, there will be some opportunities for teaching in this game, but first let's read off the players who are engaged in this particular fight. Controlling the druids in the brown shorts, we have Bo Darkside. In the dark green shorts, playing Azeroth, we have Undead Imbalance. No doubt a subscriber of Witties. In the light blue trunks playing the Niles, we have Desgara Ortos. Gray trunks playing the trolls, we have Bert, who will be endeavoring to combine the troll empires and the scattered bits of the horde that do not fit into the orcish, you know, general theme. However, Hellsheep will be controlling, well, one troll, I would say, mostly a combined force of orcs and Tauren. How do I want to say this one? Charik Deo, which kind of makes me think it's a Charik Dark Ages of Azeroth Wars. We'll be in the green shorts, playing our Elven allies at the top right of the map. Allied, of course, to one Galil 2, controlling our orange player, Dalaran, of course. He, in turn, will be allied to our purple player, whose name is Batoro. Batoro, a regular, if you know, anime-ish name, if you will. I do not know why I'm choosing to go with this accent. This is not necessarily what I was hoping with Vagabundo. He'll be controlling Arthas, Uther, and, of course, the douchebag on the horse himself. Down south, allied to our dark green player, will be in the yellow trunks, our dwarven player, Hiroshki. Against dark green and yellow, we have the overpowering might of the Fell Horde, controlled by Rafelfaria. We're doing our best here. Now, in the far, frozen, no! We've got a sub in a tub! Anyway, we have AK Lion Zers, who will be controlling the Legion, a small token force in Northrend, and a bit more here in the Alterac Mountains. His ally, one of the most significant threats in the game, will be Kel'Thuzad and Anubarak, the Undead Scourge, controlled by Z-O-Um. Let's see where this game leads us and what teaching opportunities we may have available in front of us. That's right. You know what? I haven't recorded with a face cam, at least with an RTS game, where I've had the ability to just kind of not be focused too much on playing in a while. So if you see me pick my nose, I do apologize. Also, I picked an appropriate cup. It seems our undead players focused very strongly on taking over the, you know, Spiderling-controlled lands in the frozen north. No doubt we'll see some aggression here from our gray player taking a Bert. He's not going to be one. Can I zoom in just a little? Okay, there we go. And now I need to slow it back down. There we go. See, here's the trick. My minus keys and my plus keys over on the right side increase my distance and or closeness to the map. See, our dark green player is already summoning a force here outside Blackrock entrance. Try to handle the yellow. However, yellow is moving south very quickly. Oh, he's got some balls on him, I'll tell you that. He's not scared. The ice reverence in the north, well, probably not going to be enough to take on Saffron and whatever else red has gathered up to deal with that threat, so we're just going to assume they win up north. Again, at the beginning of the game is usually creeping, finding out where you're most effective. Teal has a number of creeps within Outland to take over, which enables him to have a huge army early on. But the price for that is the slight distraction and or, redeployment of manpower required to take all of these creeps. Can you see them here? It's a brutal amount of creeps to take, but you have to remember the minimum you're getting from each creep you kill is about 20 gold. So it is a footman, and if you can take a grunt without having lost any, you're in a good shape. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I like to play the game from a little bit closer perspective. Perhaps you don't, perhaps you do. I don't know. That's your prerogative. Maybe a little. There we go. That's where I want to see it. Now, one of Purple's first concerns in the game is to kill off all of the peasants that exist on the map because, well, eventually, frankly, they turn into undead and you can't really handle that. The second priority is getting your FPS up to 60 because apparently Total Biscuit believes that if it isn't 60 FPS, what's the fucking point? And he forgets the fact that old games have shitty engines which put limitations on you, but that's okay. I'm sure he'd love this game if he ever gave it a chance, which he won't, but that's cool with me. Even though he's a huge World of Warcraft lore fan, and Jesse Cox himself with no doubt yet like a massive hard-on for this game, we're not going to spam other people's channels trying to get attention because that's the way bad. See, and every once in a while you'll notice that the screen zooms back out. That's because they added it in for me before I got the map hack. Because I fucked up so many times scrolling forward accidentally like this, and I'd be like, oh, now we're stuck, isn't that terrible, oh no. And actually the new like super zoomed in, not that bad, kind of digging it. Now, the advantage of Yellow pushing south so quickly is the fact that he hems Teal into his base. Teal has no option besides to just kind of sit here passively. And Darkgreen has a massive army ready to meet Teal's force here on the bridge, with, of course, a cannon tower, and, let's be honest, a huge number of priests, spearmen, and other things that can more than handle the Cord cavalry. This cannon tower alone will be causing the damage necessary to force Teal into retreat. You see those health bars, you know what's going on.
Our forces are under attack.
Now, over in Kalimdor, we have, of course, missed nothing because it is a slightly slower game over here. Brown will be moving south. Gray will be moving not the fuck at all, apparently, because Bert must be... No, he's not AFK. He's just decided that I don't give a fuck, I don't give a shit. But I might just give a fuck if I give a shit, but I don't give a shit, so I don't give a fuck.
We're under attack.
Gorge Helsing Bridged, because I showed it to all my coworkers and my boss this week, and they loved it without exception. Now, red and blue. Blue with a bit of a small stale force here, the Alcrag Mountains, and red with only one upgrade on his armor. I'm not guessing they're going to fare too well. We have to see what Batoro's up to. He's already killed off Arthas. That's a very weird choice. Garethos alive, with the Lightbringer alive. Both of them with, hero points left to spend. However, Green may already be moving south. The question is he building? Really, the question is, what is he building? And I'm not sure I see anything under construction right now. He may have chosen to build regular units, but whereas I would have gone for the Megas. You kill off all the creeps around you, including these ones, Lades. And you get Megas, and you chain heal your allies, and then nobody dies. It's an effective strategy, if not an original one. Come on, Orange, you can do it. Come on!
Research complete.
Green has... I'm guessing this is a previously established base in a version that I'm not quite familiar with, because this looks just a little bit too set up to be a player's work. You can see these houses facing that fire pit as though it were meant to be. And I'll be honest with you guys, when we build just the fact that they have opposite facing windows means that they were constructed in the map editor as opposed to any other way, because otherwise they would be facing the same direction. Now, Pink moving into Gray territory. Gray has lost a number of units to our brown player, not including Grom Hellscream or any of his other heroes. I don't know, I thought. But Gray will be taking Zul'Farrak. And, oh my lordy, I missed the fight. huge fight going down in Blackrock. And look at this! Hiroshiki is actually locking down them towers one by one, keeping them down. Oh, excellent use of his engineers right there. You see Teal trying to hide his hero, Ren Blackhand, but I don't think he's going to be able to stay alive too much longer. Teal's on the retreat now. Only 2 towers left in his base, and you can hear his units being murdered. I think Dark Green and Yellow have managed to establish a significant, overwhelming win here, unless Teal can push back and wipe out a number of Dark Green's forces without heroes being present. But however, Dark Green seems very aware of what's going on and will retreat his units before losing too many outside of his sphere of influence. Some people are going to ask, what is the sphere of influence? If none of you asked what the sphere of influence was, then, fuck it, I'm going to tell you anyway. Right about here ends Dark Green's sphere of influence. It ends at this cannon tower's range. It ends at this guard tower's range. It ends at where he can quickly and efficiently deal damage and or supply reinforcements within a period of, I'd say, about 10 seconds. Outside of that, you're fucked. And Teal's going to give it another shot here, but he doesn't have nearly the number of forces he needs, and the single Demolisher will not be enough to take out what he needs to take out. Back there, he sure can do some damage. You can see the Clergymen and everyone else here, with their passive magic upgrades that they've gained from just being a part of the Alliance, are overwhelmingly taking the battle. Now we can move up a bit north. Brown, pink, gray, about to fight. Question is, the wild card is, where's light blue? Oh shit, light blue decided to go straight for the Queen of Scepter of Vajara, which cannot actually be gotten, but nonetheless defeating those creeps will enable him to reinforce this area very, very quickly. The Chimera in this position is wonderful. No ranged units are able to attack it, and his AoE damage will do the most it possibly can. Let's go ahead and zoom in here, get an idea. Oh, Brown is taking far more damage than his opponents. Too much damage, in fact. Brown's not. Oh shit. Well, here's the thing though. Gorhel did get dropped, and I think Naisha picked it the fuck up. So her bouncing glaive attacks will be doing a significant amount more damage. There's attacks coming in here. Maev is down. Taranda's inside, and Brown defends solo against the overwhelming might of the Horde. He's dropped Fairy Dragons, which will kill the Orcish Warlocks who are trying to heal the army. Every 50 mana that they spend healing, 25 health on a unit, they're going to take 50 damage. And that adds up very quickly. If only he could get this couple of Chimeras over here to take out the Horde War Machines, their magic damage would wipe them out in a matter of 3 or 4 hits. However, they're just taking too much damage from an otherwise avoidable source. Oh god, Brown needs to leave right the fuck now. This is painful. Chain heal's going on for the Horde. I don't really think there's a chance of Dark Brown getting out of this if he doesn't retreat right about now. He's going to lose a number of his demi-heroes, and in the north, the Alliance seems to have the undead hemmed in on both sides. Too much overall damage being done by the Alliance. Orange, green, purple.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Is it really, though? Just some gossip, bruh. Did Brown get away in time? Bo Darkside. He did. Not a single hero lost. However, he has lost a huge amount of the advantage that he once held. Horde can continue through here. They will get more creeps, more land, and a more direct route straight to the Tree of Eternity. I don't know what the use of these peons being sent out are. They could be mining lumber. They could be going to establish a new base. Who knows? It's kind of up to him. Ah, blue and red. Ooh, you can tell they want it. But Toro, you've lost all your heroes and are not spending your hero points on your last remaining hero. You are the crappiest purple I have perhaps ever seen. So, let me tell you what I would normally do. I would go for Arthas' Health Regen Aura and Uther's plus Armor Aura. Then you go for their respective AoE abilities. Then you just buff up Divine Shield till it's stupid and they can't ever be hit. And then you run around with the Paladin Squad and you do as much efficient damage as you possibly can. See, this is why you don't do it, because Destroyers just put giant bolts of doom. I'm so tired, guys. I have worked 20 hours in the last 2 days with like a total of 8 hours sleep. It's catching up to me. We're gonna get through part 1. Because you guys have been asking so nice. Oh, blue has thrown down a flame shield. North Alliance units, I don't think there's anything you can do about that. You can see Teal is still trying desperately to hold the Dark Portal, but I don't think there's a chance left for him. As I slink deeper into my chair, I don't actually think there's a lot of a chance left for him. He has 4 control points. He's been pushed back consistently. I don't know how many heroes he has left. He has not lost Magtheridon, but once the North Alliance controls the Dark Portal Aura Control Nexus, there's no point in fighting them there. I think people are talking behind me, and that's very weird. I don't really know what I write. Yeah, okay, light blue's not doing jack and or shit against what the Horde is pushing them against. The Sentinel Enclave throwing out their ultimate right now, and it will do semi-decent damage. But really, definitely, totally not enough. As he pumps out individual archers who be murdered one by one, while that ultimate goes to waste. Now, cycling the Hippogriffs back and forth would actually be very effective. They have a decent amount of health, and their multi-shot gives them way more utility than you would think. They do so much more damage than one would anticipate, especially if they can get into the back lines and attack the elites of pink, who, I might be wrong, but I think in this version, they still have unarmored armor. Whoa! Brown has met Gray's attack head on, slaughtering the Kodos. The catapults go down. Bruh! It's too much. In the north, the Undead and the Alliance are still doing it now. The 11-minute mark, this is a hugely active game. But where an unlimited number of Undead might seem like the answer, if orange, purple, and yellow, orange, purple, and green can take out the unit production buildings and or wear down red's income, they have a really good chance. Alright, orange, chase back. He doesn't want to face the reddish army right now. Too many death glows. It's a shame. Yeah, something vampire who lost his head. Your warrior plays. Your warrior seemed like it was some kind of praise. Too many lies. Too many lies. Go on, Helsing a Bridge, because it's awesome. Is perhaps. Oh, God! Throwing in his damage units first. Galil 2 has underestimated the fact that Red will absolutely love to get some free experience here. Oh, they're getting slaughtered one by one. This is so bad. If Red continues this fight, he's going to have a huge advantage simply taking 1 or 2 Death Knights. Don't even focus on the hero. Focus on all of these individual units, these Hydromancers. Hit your alt button once in a while. Tell yourself what's dying. You're not losing anything. I mean, he's going to get a hero, sure. And I guess the fact that Orange didn't retreat his units means he's going to get the rest of them too. So, whatever. I really don't know who's winning in Kalimdor at the moment. Druids are holding. Night Elves are folding. No, the Night Elves are pushing deep into Grayish territory, having established a base with 4 Sentinels Warp here and just Huntress Archer spam. We gotta wonder how effective that will be. He has chosen to get 3 attack upgrades. 3 attack upgrades instead of any kind of defensive upgrade. This will be interesting. He's in a very weak spot should his opponent choose to build Tauren, as that AoE will absolutely tear through the combined medium armor of his units. Or even just fucking grunts would destroy him. Basically anything the Horde can build destroys him other than casters. As long as Horde doesn't build ranged, they're totally gonna win. And you can look, even the Druids of Claw, medium armor, just build nothing but grunts. Grunt spam, bloodlust, heal. That's it. You win. Oh shit. Pink went down south, and while he may be okay killing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 units, the amount of damage he's taking on his own units is just too much for him to countenance. He has to retreat. Red, blue, pushing hard. Pushing super up. Vandal Stagham has fallen. Oh, dark side. These other units are still well and truly alive. An orcish group is trying to run through here. The question is, are they trying to surround Solaris, or are they trying to get away? It appears getting away is the answer.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I can hear him harvesting lumber. God, it's brutal. Where is he? by the way, remember guys, against pretty much every race other than druids and night elves, goblin shredders are great. They're really strong. In fact, I think goblin shredders would be the #1 thing they could build right now because it's good against huntresses, druids of the claw, and archers. Not great against archers. It's kind of a mutually assured destruction kind of thing. Mutually assured destruction. But I stand by it. Cassandra, Feral Spirit, a little bit of splash damage, a little bit of everything. You'll see Brown take that base back. Now, down in the south, light blue, bit of trouble. He's going to be assaulting Thunderbluff, and you can see Karen Bloodhoof and Thrall both holding here right now, trying to stop that from happening. However, Karen Bloodhoof, too many arrows to the kidney, knee, and head knee. It's very important. Look at that zoom out. Man, they really didn't trust me, did they? I'm embarrassed. I am shockingly embarrassed the fact they didn't think I could do it. Teal, he's got a single demolisher, actually the closest one and probably the most able to hit whatever he wanted. Instant shooting. Everything else should be on hold position. He's gonna get pulled in. You can see the units being killed one by one, but this is the tragic last hope of the demons, and we'll see if it can hold. I really want to watch this fight, so we're gonna keep an eye out for what's going on down there. Light blue is broken into Thunderbluff, and I really gotta say at this point I think the Horde is very much no more. Brown's killing gray, light blue's killing pink. I have alt game. I don't often think. You know, it had to be a rhyme. This is gonna happen. To an anyway, so okay, ×2, laddies. Come on. Is anyone gonna assault anybody? Is anyone going into anyone's base? Red, blue, what are you guys doing? Red seems to have taken the capital, Flawless. That's not a good thing, as he's gonna soon have the crown of Lordaeron, unless I'm behind a couple episodes, but I really don't think I am. Red. What you got there, line? No, no, no. No, no, no. Alright, somebody's fucking got it. Alright, Kel'Thuzad has it. That's a very good choice there, as he is the biggest range character that you could ask for. And once he turns into a lich, much more survival. I think Red's kind of won this. While he's sure he might lose, you know, an inordinate number of necromancers during this attack, the simple fact of the matter is he can afford to spam this. He can afford to just 1, 2, 3, spam, spam, spam. And yeah, I mean, Purple's going to send all of his units up. Purple's still in the game, believe it or not. Uther the Lightbringer sharing there. 77 gold gained from Green. And all of his allies push back one by one. No, maybe not. Maybe that was Red running away because he had to get away. No, it looks like he was chasing. Oh my god. Oh my god, he got the Doomama, and now you can see that the Archmage Antonidas is going to die. He tries to turn around and he turns around and stuns all the units. If he can get away before Death Coil, he's dead as balls. Alright, so Admiral Archmage Antonidas is now down, eating a big bag of you-know-what. It's very high in calories and not that high in anything else. Maybe in protein, but its other health benefits are questionable. Alright guys, I have to ask. Let's go ahead and do this in a 4-parter because this has been this seems like a very action-packed game. Not actually a bad one, but this is my first Azeroth Wars, and I'm not gonna lie, about a month, guys. I had to take a break. I want to do some, and here's the thing. I originally started this channel because I wanted to do Azeroth Wars, and because Azeroth Wars wasn't something that a lot of people wanted, but it was my passion. You know what I mean? It was what I wanted to do, and I felt good. But as time has gone on, at least for me, and I realize it's just my experience because this is the channel that I have, and it's kind of ironic because I got a lot of these people to congregate around me who wanted Azeroth Wars and who wanted custom maps, who wanted Warcraft 3, and that's still something I like, but I find myself in the position of thinking and feeling that I want to play those things less merely for the fact that people are demanding that I play them. And that's not to tell you that you shouldn't comment on my videos and tell me that you want me to play Azeroth War, because that is how you cast your vote. That is how you let me know what you want. It is up to me to come up with a way to be mature enough not to let that affect me, not to let that make it into a job, and to still pursue the things I want to do. And maybe the answer is I need to be less on social media and I need to be less on YouTube. But again, I feel very bad not responding. It's this catch-22. I feel bad not responding to your comments and not reading them. But when I read your comments and I respond to them, I often feel pressured into doing things, and thereby that ruins the fun of doing them. Ironic, no? So, let me know what you think in the comments. We'll definitely finish this game, and there will be many more Azeroth Wars and custom maps to come. I just got settled down my new apartment. I don't know if you guys can see it in the background. Probably not. I'm going to try to direct it. Yeah, that's right. Bring us the girl. Questionable content. It's a huge reblade. It's so big. Can you believe it? Actually think my whole screen just turned off. Let's see if I can get it to come back. My HDMI cord is a bit finicky. So, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. I will see you in part 2 of our Azeroth Wars coverage. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.